Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do a tarot reading for you today from the Waite tarot deck. I'm an intuitive reader, which means I don't know what's in the book for these cards. I don't read the books. I get my messages directly from Spirit. Also, I do not want any likes or subscriptions. You don't have to like or subscribe. The channel is not dependent on it. I am not dependent on it. Spirit will get the messages to who it needs to. I don't need to be part of the matrix or the algorithm for Spirit to direct the messages to you. So don't worry about that. So our first card is the Tower. So it looks like you have a breaking down to the foundation, or you have significant changes, most likely in your relationships, in work. Most likely your spiritual life has also been affected. For me, the Tower card means basically a complete upheaval of your life. Your belief systems change. The people in your life change, your family changes, everything changes. Basically, the Tower card is your midlife crisis, in a sense. So, you have gone through all these things, and you've made it to the other side, but everything is broken down to the base. You're starting over. But that's okay, because you have the Four of Wands. This starting over is a celebration for you. You broke out of an old cycle. You are rejoicing that this is a new start. Perhaps there's a wedding in your future, or a party. It doesn't have to be a wedding. There's a lot of people that are celebrating with you. And again, the Four of Wands can also be looked at as 1111, which is an angel number, which is about enlightenment. So you could also be spiritually upgrading, which of course we said with the Tower, you could have changed your belief system. Ten of Swords, yeah. So you've changed absolutely everything in your life, and it's affected somebody else quite greatly. This Tower moment, this might have been a significant other, it may have been a child, or perhaps another family member, but you were all affected by this. And you, however, this is a celebration, but for them, it's not. It's the bottom of the barrel. They are uncertain if they're going to recover from this. Do not worry about that. That is not your issue. You are now in a good place. And that is not for you to worry about. Page of Swords. Excuse me. Interesting. Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. So you're definitely, for pages, for me, is a message, is an offering. Cups for me is the offering. Swords in that are usually a message of some sort. So there's an offer and a message coming in. This person is absolutely devastated. They're ill. They can't stop thinking about it. They're blaming everyone around them and you for this. And acting like you've abandoned them. like you did this to them. King of Swords. You've seen through the crap, especially after the fall. You are now in a place where you are going to protect yourself, but you're also going to protect yourself from a place of knowledge and stability. From this person. This person is probably a narcissist who didn't get their way. Two of Swords. I feel like this Two of Swords is representing them. They want to look like you're trying to attack them. But they're blindfolded, so they can't even see that you're not coming because you have your own throne now. Away from them. And if they're not careful, the tide will come in and overtake them because they can't see what's happening. You seem to have moved completely out of this cycle and definitely away from the tumultuous waters. You saw this person for who they were. They're very dramatic. This person is very dramatic. Like, very dramatic. Like, wailing, crying, woe is me, why does nobody pay attention to me? Dramatic. And then when they're not that, they're, look at me, look what I have, sort of thing. Like, they're just a very dramatic person. I'm sure it was something that at the beginning of the relationship or as a family member was maybe endearing for a while, but it definitely war. Tell me more about this, Spirit. What is coming for them now? Let's look to the future, not the past. Queen of Wands. So you're definitely moving into a time of more peace and wisdom. You're looking for a different type of connection this time around. You know what you want. You're fairly certain of what you don't want. And there will be a relationship coming in. This could be a platonic relationship or a romantic relationship. But it will be a strong one with the Chariot. This person is coming in to be with you, slow and steady. They're waiting for you to make up your mind about something. This person is very grounded, very solid, very sure of themselves. Very sure of themselves. They know that you will choose them. We also have the Fool. Tell me more about this Fool. I feel like the Fool is the person who you've left behind, just by the picture and the posture and the postulating, like the narcissist coming out again, trying to make it look like they're doing better than they are. And the only person that they're fooling is themselves, because everybody can see that they are almost lost without you. They've got nothing but a stick and a small bag, and they're pretending that nothing is wrong. And let's hope that works out for them. Let's just wish them well on their healing journey, and hope it works out for them. It might not work out for them, though. You need to let go of something. Your fear of something. That's probably what the Chariot is waiting for. Is you've got to let go of something. What do they need to let go of, Spirit? Give us some clarity here. Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. You feel that you're not worthy enough. Spirit is saying no, that's not the case. You feel that you're not worthy enough. Because this person made you feel that way. They wanted you to feel just like they did. Because that's how they always feel. And no matter how they lie or how they fool themselves or try to present themselves as fine, they're not fine. But you are fine, but you don't believe that you're fine. And that's what you need to let go of. Because once you do, all the gifts that you're waiting for to come in will come in. You have to believe that you're worth it. And you have to believe that you deserve this. Because if you don't believe that you deserve it, then it's never going to come to you. A person who is solid in themselves can spend time alone, go out and eat alone, go to the movies alone. A person who is okay with being alone is a hard person to convince that, you're perfect for them. Because you have to also be that secure in yourself that, one, you deserve somebody like that, but two, that you're willing to work with them, right? Because you both bring something to the table. A relationship should always build you up, to make you be better, to do better, to want to be better than you were the day before, because you have somebody that wants to be with you no matter what. But it should always be for the greatest good, which is always moving up and moving forward. We cannot stay in the same place all the time. Change is inevitable. But if you try to stay in a place too long, then the change will be exasperated and tumultuous and painful. So painful, but necessary, because that's how we grow. So Spirit wants you to know that you are worth this. That this person or people that did this to you in the past, that they're not going to be a part of your future. And even if they are, it will be a very small, minuscule part that isn't going to affect you that much. Because you just need to decide that you're better than that. And you are. You're a very kind, loving person. And you use your wisdom to try and help others. And animals love you. So you can't be a bad person if animals love you. If people say that you are a ray of sunshine, then you know that it's not you. Believe in yourself, because there are many gifts coming towards you, not just from your chariot, your person coming in, but also from Spirit. Spirit is going to bring you gifts. Your abundance is going to grow exponentially, but you have to choose it. You have to say, I'm worthy of this, and I deserve this, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it. I always thought it was funny because, everyone gets down on people with addictions, but the truth is that no one works harder than a person with an addiction that has to find a way to get their next fix. And they never wake up every day, and say, I can't do it. They always find a way. So don't let this person outwork you, because your gifts are exponentially better than what's coming to them. They have a fair bit ways to go down, it seems. But that's where they're, again, fooling themselves. The narcissist can fool themselves into anything and believe that they're on top of the world. As long as they think that everybody else thinks that, it doesn't matter. But for you, just letting go of that one little bit, and it will be a hard bit, because when you spend most of your time believing that you're not worthy of these things, and love, and, self-respect, and respect, and self-care, and to be treated decently, it takes a lot to come out of that. But you can do it. And when you do it, the relief and the weight that is actually lifted off of you is quite extraordinary, because these are other people's opinions that are opposed on you. They're not your opinions of yourself. It's a lie. And the lie is what the heavy thing is. So once you let go of the lie, the truth, which is light, will shine through, and it will be undeniable. And you yourself will not be able to even deny yourself, because it is the truth. Okay, well, that's your reading for today. Thank you for joining me. I do personal readings. I have intention items and salves that I do. Again, I don't want to be part of the algorithm, so your likes, your subscribes do not matter to me. I will be here regardless. Spirit directs me and I listen. So I'll be here if you want to watch a video, and I'll be here if you don't. Spirit will let you know if this message is for you or not. So if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, that's okay too. You can message me at darknighthealing@gmail.com. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Other than that, have a great day.